Hmm, I like it. Hello, hello. Fix this a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Listening to the vibe of Vegas. Oh, wait. Welcome, welcome. I am Sebastian, host of Ninth Island Connection. Before we get started, in case you didn't know, we are a weekly lifestyle television show that airs throughout the country. Check out the About on our channel, or you can hit up our website, ninthislandconnection.com, so that you can see how you can watch our television show. If you're not able to mark it, I do want to, or watch it, because you're not. Hey, Cliff. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. So some folks have been asking about being able to watch the television show here on YouTube, the interviews like Carrot Top, Big Elvis, Carlos Santana, etc. The parts that we do for the show. So we are putting together a members area on our YouTube channel. It's not live just yet. It's just still working out the details on that there. But we do have to charge for it. It's a very small fee. It's only going to be like $2, like I think like $3, $2.99 or something. Um, but we have to do it that way because we can't just put the interviews, all of that stuff, public. Hey, Vance, we can't just put that stuff public because our contracts with the television stations, with ABC, with CW, Cox Cable, NBC, CBS. We have contracts with them, so we can't just put the stuff from the TV show out in public on our YouTube channel for everyone to see because then nobody would watch it on television. So we do have to make it a members access. That should be live in a couple of weeks. I do encourage you to, if you can watch the television show on television, please do so. If you cannot and you want to watch the interview pieces, you would have the option of doing the membership. And like I said, it's like $3. But we have to charge for it because we have to re-edit all of the television show pieces for YouTube, taking the commercials out. It throws the timing off, so we have to do because it does take work, and we have to pay an editor to go ahead and rework those pieces for us. So, all right, so let's get into the update. There's a lot going on this weekend. It's Cinco de Mayo. Today is May Day, so we're already in the month of May. Nope, you didn't miss anything, Jesse. Just getting started here. I was just sharing with everyone. We're going to be doing a members section here on the channel for the television show parts. If you guys are interested in watching that stuff, that's where it'll be. But I do encourage you, if you are in a Cox Cable market or in any of the markets that we broadcast on television, please watch the television show there. If you do not, and you want to watch our television show, you'll be able to watch the pieces here on YouTube. But it'll be in a restricted area here, a members only area. All right, so let's talk about the weather. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So there's a lot going on, guys. Let's start with the weather, like we always do. We're going to do weather. We'll talk about news, which there's actually some pretty big announcements right now. Then we'll talk about events, and then sports, and then we'll finish up with some winners. I like to talk about winners here in Vegas when people just win these crazy jackpots. It's fun. Gives me hope. All right, so let's get into it. So weather right now, like today is Wednesday. It's high 80s. It's going to be up to 90 on Saturday. It is hot. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. And then something's going to happen from Saturday to Sunday, and it's just wacky Vegas weather. So Saturday is going to be 90 degrees, full sun, absolutely beautiful, hot summer day or spring day here in Vegas. And then something's going to happen overnight where Sunday, it's only going to be a high of about 70, like 68 to 70. So from one day to the next, you're going to get a 20-degree drop in temperature. But you know what? 70 degrees and sunny in Vegas is absolutely perfect. It's great to be outside. It's not too hot. You can still chill by the pool and not, die out there, not completely melt. It's actually really nice to be out. $10 in each of the 38 casinos in Vegas wound up being up $750. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. Love to hear stuff like that. Congratulations, Cliff. That's fun. We did that once in downtown. We played $5 at every casino, including El Cortez. From El Cortez to the Plaza, $5 in every single casino, and wound up being up like $70 or something like that. We had a lot of fun. It's a great way to see the different properties, and to really just get out and keep moving down there. So a lot of fun. Congratulations there, Cliff, again. Um, so then it's gonna drop to 70 on Sunday, but then Monday right back up. It's gonna be a high of 78. Tuesday is gonna be in the low 80s, and then we just start ramping back up. So just kind of a cold snap or wind coming through from Saturday night to Sunday, I guess. All right, so let's talk about some news and some pretty big announcements. Only two blasters. Some pretty big announcements that are going on. So let's start with the big one, which is Tropicana being imploded. So Clark County has officially given Bally's Corporation, which owns the Tropicana here in Vegas, officially given them a deadline of October 20th. Not that they have to implode on October 20th, but it has to be done by October 20th. And we know that there's already pre-work being done. There's cranes down there. They're gutting the place out, getting all the slot machines and all that stuff out of there before the implosion. So all of that work is being done. They've put walls up around parts of Tropicana to block it. So that pre-work is being done. So again, Clark County has given them up to October 20th. That doesn't necessarily mean that it will happen on October 20th. So we'll keep you guys posted when they do announce when that's going to happen. And we'll probably try to go down there and go live if we're in town. That is, I should say, if we're in town, we're going to try to get down there and go live for that implosion. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I've never seen one before, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then, of course, what's to come after, which is going to be the Major League Baseball stadium. So it's sad to see Tropicana go. They were there for so long, such a long time, to see them go. But, we're gaining a Major League Baseball team in that same space. So, all right. So I don't know if you guys know, I recently learned this. There used to be a Wet and Wild on the Las Vegas Strip over there near where Fontainebleau and Resorts World is. There used to be a water park. Wet and Wild was on the Las Vegas Boulevard at some point. I guess they shut down like in the early 90s or late 80s, early 90s. So that was there. 3 investors have gotten together. Obviously, they're mega wealthy. They're putting their money together and buying that plot of land where Wet and Wild used to be next to Fontainebleau. That's just a big empty lot. And they're planning to build a resort casino with an NBA-ready arena. So now this has been said before. I've seen it pop up in the news, but this one seems like the one that's most likely to happen because these guys are all here in Vegas. They all have the money. They've all built casinos and different properties here in Vegas. So they've got the experience from ground up. All 3 of them do, and they have the money and they have the backing of the city. The Clark County Commission is behind them and supporting this project. So that's going to be right by Fontainebleau. They're talking about the casino resort with several different resort towers in there, retail, of course, dining, casino, and an NBA-ready arena. Now, does that mean that there's an NBA team moving to Vegas? Absolutely not. None of that has been spoken about. None of that has been announced. And as you guys know on our channel, I don't like to speculate, just report the news. So that is happening over there. Could it be an expansion team? I don't know. Is somebody thinking about moving to Vegas? I have no idea. None of this has been announced. So if you see that anywhere, that's pure speculation. What is factual is that those 3 guys got together and they're buying that land and they're going to build a resort, casino, and NBA-ready arena on the Las Vegas Strip near Fontainebleau. So stay tuned, guys. That's really exciting. I love projects like that because number one, it creates jobs. It creates a lot of jobs. It creates union labor jobs, every industry. It creates employment. And a lot of times those are locals that are working those projects. Sure, do they bring out in outside folks? Absolutely they do, because you need a lot of people working on these projects. So do they bring in people that maybe they've worked with before on other projects? Absolutely they do. But it still creates a lot of local jobs, and those local jobs stay here in the community. So I love to see stuff like that. Another big announcement for 2025. Now this is a very credible rumor from a very credible source here in Vegas. There's a lot of people talking about this, that it looks like Vegas is at the top of the list for WWE WrestleMania in 2025. Now, it's not firm, but there's a lot of people talking about it, a lot of credible people here in Vegas talking about this, that they have the inside scoops that Las Vegas is at the top of the list for WWE WrestleMania in 2025. So why wouldn't it be here in Vegas? Everything else is in Vegas, so why not? Let's see. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Neonopolis. That's downtown where Heart Attack Grill is, right there at the edge of Fremont Street Experience. It's actually just outside of the Fremont Street Experience, Las Vegas Boulevard at Fremont Street. Neonopolis, there's a tattoo place in there. You can get married in there. Nerd Bar, which we love, is in there. Well, there's another business opening up in there. It's called Crash and Burn Vegas. And it's going to be bar, restaurant, and nightlife. So that's another spot inside Neonopolis by the Heart Attack Grill. Thank you so much, DG. Appreciate you. Must have just seen Vegas Golden Knights game when you visit. It is an amazing experience, Cliff. I always tell people, even if Cat's Meow is there as well. Yep. If you're in town, even if you're not a hockey fan, just go down there before the game. It's an experience. There's a bunch of people out there partying. There's a big procession that happens outside of New York, through the park area. You see the cheerleaders out there, the drummers. It's just a lot of fun. It's high energy and something different. Like I said, and you don't have to go watch the hockey game to be part of that experience. There's a Lindo Michoacan that has opened inside Palace Station, which I've been to the one in Henderson. That's the only one that I've been to. And it's actually pretty amazing, legit Mexican food. So if that's your thing, check out Palace Station for Lindo Michoacan. Now let's talk about some numbers for the month of March. And all of this, the Tiger Woods putting, yep, that opened. It's been a couple weeks there, Arnold. That has opened already. Yep, down there by Town Square. It's been a couple weeks. So in March, just talk about if there's any nerds in here like me that like this kind of stuff. I just think it's interesting, so I'll share it with you guys. In March, Clark County actually was down for gambling revenue 1.6%, and that's down over Jan, Feb, so over February, under February. So it was down 1.6% against February of this year. And the Las Vegas Strip specifically was down 1.2% from February. So down 1.2%. But the numbers for 2024, quarterly numbers, 2024 is still ahead of 2023 at this same point last year. So people are still coming. People are still gambling. And I don't know, that could be like March Madness, a lot of winners for March Madness, maybe Super Bowl winners. A lot more betting happened in 2024, of course, because of Super Bowl being here than last year. So maybe just a lot of people won, and that payout is going to put March down against last year. All right. So let's talk about events. And there's a lot of them, guys. There's a lot going on. Inside, outside, off strip, on strip, there's so much going on. So this stuff here that I'm going to share with you guys is in addition to the other stuff that's always here. Your magicians, burlesque shows that are always happening, your cirque shows that are always going on. That stuff is still happening. This is in addition to that. So let's see. Flavors of Aloha. That's going to be happening on the 3rd and 4th. That's up at Craig Ranch Park. It's just a great event to get outside, listen to music, local food vendors. Terry Fader is moving to the strip. Yep. Let's see. So Drinko de Mayo is happening on Sunday. That's down at Fremont Street. I know that, I don't know about all of the properties. I know 2 properties that are holding Drinko de Mayo type events on Sunday. One is Troy Liquor Bar, also known as Troy Lounge. That's the upstairs part at Golden Nugget. If you've ever been like outside of Circa, if you turn around, you see like that balcony up there. That's Troy up there. Most amazing view. Whiskey Liquor Up across. That's a great view also. That's that glass circular, but it's glass where I like Troy because it's an actual balcony that you can stand out on and people watch, and there's a full bar in there. There's music. It's just a really cool spot, you know. Check it out if you're going to be down there and you're looking to do something like that. Troy Lounge. And then at the plaza, they're going to be having Cinco de Drinko over there at the plaza. Now, I can imagine that's probably going to be at the Carousel Bar, that big outdoor bar. So I don't know where inside the plaza they could really hold an event for people to just come in and drink and listen to music and that kind of thing. I mean, you've got the Sand Dollar, but I'm guessing it's going to be the Carousel Bar because everybody's going to want to be outside. Sunday, it's supposed to be 70 degrees, perfect weather here in Vegas to be outside, moving around. Yeah, us too, Lisa. And like I said, that Troy down there on Fremont, it's just a lot of fun. And who doesn't love the Golden Nugget? And nobody pays us for this, by the way. We're not getting paid to say go to Troy. It's just a fun spot, and we love the Golden Nugget. We always have a fun time whenever we're down there. Let's see. May Day is Lay Day. That's going to be happening on the 5th, on May 5th, over at Town Square Mall from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's another local event. And Town Square is not far from what would be considered the Strip corridor. It's over there near the airport. There's great food over there. There's great retail. It's an outdoor event. So check it out if you're looking to do something different. Also have Lovers and Friends. That's going to be over. I'm looking at my notes, guys. That's why if you see me looking down here, that's because my notes are down here. Lovers and Friends is going to be on the 4th. That's going to be at the Las Vegas Festival grounds. You've got Scorpions Lovers and Friends. That's going to be on the 4th, guys. Scorpions are going to be at the Backed Theater. That used to be Zappos over there at the Miracle Mile Shops. That's going to be on the 1st. Barry Manilow still doing his thing. And I love talking about Barry Manilow because he literally is doing his thing. And he's older. Like, I'm envious. I hope that when I'm his age, I have his energy to be getting up on stage, performing. He does a little dancing up there. I just think it's really cool and like to support stuff like that. So he's going to be over at the Westgate May 1st through 3rd. With everything that ends, 5 new things open. Absolutely. Going to be there second week of June, Sunday to Thursday. Troy's only open. Yep, Troy's only open on the weekends. Absolutely. Yep, you're correct. Barry is 80, and he gets down. He dances. He does a little shuffle up there while he's performing and entertaining the crowd. And like I said, I hope that when I'm his age, I still have that energy and love for life like he does. It's pretty awesome. Garth Brooks is going to be over at Caesar's Palace. Now, he has a residency there, so he'll be there throughout the year at different times. So if you miss him this time, plenty of opportunity to catch him. That's going to be on the 2nd, the 4th, and 5th. We've got Duran Duran over at Encore on the 3rd. Cypress Hill is going to be over at Brooklyn Bowl on the 3rd. Wanted to call that one out, not only because it's Cypress Hill, and that takes me back to my high school days, but Brooklyn Bowl is actually a really cool venue if you haven't been in there. Check it out. I mean, it's a really cool venue. Like, you can actually bowl. Like, they have proper bowling lanes and a separate stage over here with concerts going on. Big bar in there. It's a big open space. It's a really cool venue for music. Check it out. Let's see. Kylie Minogue is going to be over at the Venetian on the 3rd through the 5th. ZZ Top, that's another one. That's from the high school days. Like, I feel like when I was in high school in the 90s, they were already old. Or older, obviously, but they're still performing. They're still doing their thing. They're going to be over at the Palms on the 4th. Adam Carolla is going to be over at Kimmel's Comedy Club, Jimmy Kimmel's. That's down in the Link Promenade on the 2nd. Matt Rife is going to be over at Cosmopolitan on the on the 4th. I almost said the 2nd there. Here's some more outdoor stuff. So I always, if you guys watch our channel, even like my pool videos right there, you know that I'm always talking about taking a break from the casino, getting outside, getting off the strip, just doing something different, because there's so many different little parts of town, like Chinatown, the Arts District, East Fremont, Henderson, Water Street area. There's downtown Summerlin is outdoors, and there's just so much more to do. So I'm going to talk about some of those things. So USA Basketball 3-on-3 Nationals, that's going to be at the Downtown Event Center on the 3rd and 4th. Las Vegas Lights, that's the soccer team here. Las Vegas Lights over at the Cashman Complex. It used to be Cashman Field. Now it's Cashman Complex. Down there on the 4th. And that's past Fremont Street. That's like downtown. Wouldn't recommend walking over there from like Fremont Street area. It's kind of sketchy in between, or can be. Las Vegas Lights, that's them. The Aviators over at the Las Vegas Ballpark, they're going to be playing at home the 1st through the 5th. Now, I want to make sure that I called that one out because I love the Las Vegas Ballpark. It's such a great venue for a ballpark. Great food, of course, beverages. It's cheap, or I should say inexpensive, not cheap, because those are two different things. It is inexpensive, especially for a ball game here in Vegas or anywhere. Granted, it is minor league, but it's a great experience. And then right there, you've got Red Rock Casino if you wanted to do some gambling or to have other dining options. And you also have downtown Summerlin right there with different dining options and retail. And it's all walkable. That's what I really like about going out to a ball game here in Vegas is that you can take a Lyft to go out to dinner. You can walk around, do some shopping, catch a baseball game, then go walk over to the casino, do a little gambling, nightlife, whatever you wanted to do. And if you can walk to all of it. And I really, really appreciate that. And then we have to talk about boxing. There's a major yep. There's a lot. We're going to get to that one there, Cliff. So there's a big fight. Canelo is going to be in town, or he's already here. Actually, the boxers are already here in Vegas. They're going to be fighting on May 4th at T-Mobile Arena. It's a super big fight. I don't know about where you guys are at, but it's been all over the news here. These guys they legitimately don't like each other. I've seen boxing matches and UFC events where, the guys go fight and then they pat each other on the back afterwards, like good job, all that kind of stuff. These guys hate each other. It's not going to be like that at all. These guys are going to beat the crap out of each other. And that's Canelo and Munguia. That's going to be on May 4th at T-Mobile Arena. So that's going to be huge. Yeah, just like that. It's going to be bombs. They're going to be throwing bombs out there because they genuinely don't like each other. Like, they just really hate each other. All right, guys, let's talk about some winners, and then we're going to talk about Fremont Street Experience Summer Series. So we had some jackpots. Golden Nugget actually had a massive jackpot. Somebody was playing Wheel of Fortune, and they won $1.1 million, just over $1.1 million playing Wheel of Fortune over there at the Golden Nugget. Another reason to love that property, right? Somebody was playing at Sam's Town. Now, this is not a massive jackpot, but I love Sam's Town. I think it's really underrated. There's a big bowling alley there. There's great food. There's a movie theater. And they've got this like Sam's Town area that looks like a city, like kind of in the center off of the casino floor with this tacky like show that they do. It's tacky, but it's so Vegas and it's like still cool, if that makes sense. Totally worth checking out. It is a little bit of a drive from the strip. But if you're looking to do something different, jump in a ride share, head down to Sam's Town, check it out. Low table minimums, super low table minimums. I'm talking about like $1 progressive bonus on Pai Gow. It's a massive casino, a really big casino area. Like I said, there's bowling alleys, there's a movie theater, plenty of restaurants. So just something different. We love Sam's Town also. When are you doing another tournament? I know I'm keeping my eye on it. We've just been so busy filming for the show. Just haven't had a lot of time. I'm not, poo-pooing it. everything that we've been doing has been fun. We've had a lot of visitors in town. We've been doing some filming for our television show. We've done a couple pool days. You guys see me put up some videos. We've just been so slammed. Love the park. Yep, going there on Wednesday. Oh, awesome. All right, let's talk about some of the stuff going on downtown. So this is like the most people. I took a picture of it here. That's what I'm looking at, guys. So I'm going to talk about the concert series up to July. And the reason and I did see Sebastian Bach is going to be down there. Sublime with Rome is on a schedule for like August, September timeframe. But I don't want to talk about those guys just yet because it's Vegas and so much stuff changes, gets canceled every single day. New people get announced. So I don't like to talk about stuff that far out because I don't want to be held to it. Sebastian said that Sebastian Bach was going to be there August 29th and he's not there. You told me. Stuff changes every single day here in Vegas. I mean, we saw Adele cancel a concert like 30 minutes before she was supposed to hit the stage. So we know that things change every single day here in Vegas, but we will continue to talk about the downtown rocks on every live and note any changes, any additions, any of the acts that have canceled, who's coming in, who's out, etc. So we're going to talk about like through July. So this is going to be May through like Labor Day. They're having some big names, some pretty big names down there on Fremont Street. And just an FYI, these are all 100% free. The only time that Fremont Street Experience charges is for New Year's Eve. And it's because there's so much additional costs for New Year's Eve. They have the barriers, they've got security, there's a heavier police presence, and it's 21 and over during that time also for New Year's Eve down there. So that's the only time that they charge. So if you ever see anybody selling tickets for any of these things here happening downtown Fremont Street, you're getting ripped off. It's 100% free and open to the public. So we've got Sunday, May 25th, you've got Seether. Saturday, June 8th, you've got Hoobastank and Soul Asylum. Saturday, June 29th, you've got Boys Like Girls. Saturday, July 6th, you have Chris Jansen. Saturday, July 20th, you've got Sebastian Bach. So, oh, yeah, there he is right there. Sebastian Bach is going to be, as of now, is slated for Saturday, July 20th. But again, Fremont Street Experience does have a website where they update all of the events, all of the performers. I would highly recommend, if you're interested in seeing any of these guys or want to see what's going on, what they have so far, at least announced through September, you can hit up their website. I'm not sure the exact URL, but I'm sure if you just search Fremont Street Experience, the website comes up and you can see all of that stuff right there. So check it out. If you're planning on coming in for one of these specifically, definitely check out the website first, just so that you know that it is current. And that's the same with all events, all the stuff that's happening here in Vegas. Always check with the event website just to make sure, because there are so many changes here in Vegas. All right, guys, that is it for this update. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you wouldn't mind just giving us a like, subscribe to our channel. Yep, Skid Row. I remember that's from my high school days. Subscribe to our channel. All we do is bring you Vegas. If you're new here, all we do is bring you Vegas. And check out the About so that you can see how you can watch our television show. If you're in one of the markets, and like I mentioned, we are going to be doing a members section here. There's a small fee associated with that. I think it's like $3. That's going to have all of our television show stuff. If you can't watch it on television and you want to watch the television show, you can hit up the members section on the channel. Everything else is still, how it is. Nothing else is changing. And like I said, that's only if you want to watch the show. Not trying to encourage you to do that, not soliciting anything from you guys. If you want to watch the show, please watch it on television if you can. If you cannot and are interested in watching it, that's going to be in the members section. And quick announcement, guess what I'm going to be doing this afternoon? See you next week. Yep, Lisa, see you next week. This afternoon, I'm going to be filming an episode of Pawn Stars. So check it out. I'm going to be on Pawn Stars. I'll let you guys know the episode details when it comes up and exactly what I'm going to be doing. But I'm going to be filming my piece today at Pawn Stars, down at the pawn shop. So if you guys are down there around 3 o'clock today, you might see me out there because I'll be down there getting ready to film my piece this afternoon at Pawn Stars. Oh, that's a great question, Frank. If you guys want to stick around, I have a few minutes. If you guys have some questions, just want to talk about Vegas. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you. So the Cuban restaurant, we're waiting for that. All it says is coming soon. We're waiting for that one. We're actually going to be down there for an event on Friday. Friday, we're going to an event down there. So we'll give you guys an update. I'll just do a quick update on Friday if anything has changed. But there's no indicator that it just says like coming soon. That's it. There's no date. But that's like everything in Vegas, right? Because changes every day. Stuff changes every single day. So it just says coming soon. We'll be down there on Friday, though, and I'll give you guys an update. Cool. Yes, Lisa. Super excited to check it out. And I'm going to be filming with Rick. My piece is with him down there at the pawn shop. So definitely looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting him and being on the show. And I'll keep you guys updated. All right, guys, if that's it, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, supporting our channel. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget, hit us up on social media, Instagram, TikTok. We're all over the place. We're Ninth Island Connection. Don't sell. No, I wouldn't do that. Right, buddy? He's over here napping next to his empty bowl that, of course, he wants me to fill up. No. Keep you guys updated on that. And if you guys have questions, hit me up on Instagram. I'm so much faster to respond. Just because we get a lot of messages, we get a lot of comments on YouTube, and I do my best to get through them. But YouTube's algorithm, they only show like 10 comments at a time, and then stuff starts to get pushed down, and it's easy to miss stuff. So if you guys have specific questions, you're coming to town, you know, like I'm coming in on Friday, I want to go to a pool. What's a good pool? Hit me up on Instagram. Happy to help you with that right there. And of course, we never charge anything for anything at all. Genuinely just want to help you guys have the best possible time while you guys are here in Vegas. So on Instagram, Ninth Island Connection, you'll see my face right there on the as the icon for our Instagram page. That's it, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And if you guys are coming to Vegas, I hope you win big and have an awesome time. We'll see you next time.